Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the circus. Welcome to Barrett's Circus with Castor and Pollux.
At the moment, it's Barrett's Circus without Castor and Pollux. Castor and Pollux aren't in the circus at the moment. They're in their spaceship, and they're going back to the moon. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Barrett. Yes, everyone's in the circus. Coco?
Hello!
And Solomon?
Hello.
Maria? Ah, hello. Igor?
Hello.
Get back!
Ernest?
Hello.
Edward?
Hello.
Gertrude?
Hello.
And Mr. Barrett.
Hello.
Everyone's in the circus except Castor and Pollux. At the moment, Castor and Pollux aren't in the circus. Where are they? Where are Castor and Pollux? Well, they're in their spaceship and they're going back to the moon.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Everyone's here in the circus. Mr. Barrett, Coco, Igor, Maria, Ernest, Solomon, and Gertrude, too. But Castor and Pollux are not in the circus. They are going back to the moon. Castor and Pollux are in their spaceship and they're going back to the moon.
How far is it to the moon, Pollux? 382,170 kilometers. 382,170 kilometers? Yes, or 238,855 miles. Oh, yes. 238,855 miles. Right, I'm going to sleep.
Castor and Pollux are not in the circus. They are going back to the moon. Castor and Pollux are in their spaceship and they're going back to the moon.
Castor and Pollux are going back to the moon. But in the circus... Here's Mr. Barrett.
Morning, Igor.
Morning, Mr. Barrett.
Morning, Coco.
Morning, Mr. Barrett.
Morning, Maria.
Morning, Mr. Barrett.
Morning, Mr. Barrett.
Morning. Who are you?
My name is Green, Bernard Green.
Oh.
You are Mr. Barrett, aren't you? Mr. Barrett of Barrett's Circus?
Yes.
Good. Well, Mr. Barrett, I'm from the Saturday Times.
Oh, yes.
Yes, it's a newspaper. You can read it on Saturdays. The Saturday Times.
A newspaper?
Yes, and I'm looking for Castor and Pollux. I want to take a photograph of them.
I'm sorry, but they aren't here.
Castor and Pollux, the two boys from the moon, you know.
They aren't here.
I want to take a photograph of them.
They aren't here. Pardon? They aren't here. They were here, but they aren't here now.
Oh, I see.
They're in their spaceship.
And where is the spaceship?
It's in the sky. They're going back to the moon.
Oh. Oh, dear.
Mr. Green,
Yes?
do you want to take a photograph of me?
Castor and Pollux were in Barrett Circus. They were in the circus before. But now they're going back to the moon, and they aren't in the circus anymore.
How far is it now, Pollux? 150,000. Oh, miles or kilometers? Miles?
Castor and Pollux were in the circus, but they aren't in the circus anymore.
Take a photograph of you?
Yes.
No, thank you, Mr. Barrett.
Oh, go on.
No, thank you.
Go on.
No. Now, Mr. Barrett, you say they were here.
Yes.
And now they're in their spaceship going back to the moon.
That's right.
But the spaceship was broken, wasn't it?
Oh, yes, it was broken, but we've got a mechanic here in the circus.
A mechanic?
Yes. Well, an elephant.
An elephant mechanic?
Yes.
Can I take a photograph of him?
Oh, of course, yes. His name's Edward. Here he is. Edward, this is Mr. Green.
Yes, Bernard Green of the Saturday Times. How do you do? So, you're the mechanic.
Edward, Mr. Green wants to take a photograph of you. Mr. Barrett, I'm not Edward, I'm Ernest.
What was that?
Oh, sorry, this isn't Edward. This is Ernest, Edward's brother.
Oh.
You can take a photograph of me if you like.
No, thank you.
Castor and Pollux were in Barrett Circus. They were in the circus before. But now they're going back to the moon, and they aren't in the circus anymore.
How far is it now, Pollux? 100,000. Miles or kilometers? Miles.
Castor and Pollux were in the circus, but they aren't in the circus anymore.
Oh, go on. Take a photograph of me.
No, thank you.
Ernest, he doesn't want to take a photograph of you. Ernest, he doesn't want to. Ernest! Sorry about that.
Oh, that's all right, Mr. Barrett.
I'm very sorry.
It's all right.
I really am very sorry.
It's all right. Now, that wasn't Edward the elephant mechanic, was it?
No, that was Ernest the elephant.
Yes. Well, can I see Edward?
Oh, of course. Here he is now.
Are you sure?
Yes, this is Edward. Edward?
Yes.
Oh, good. Yes, this is Edward.
Okay, Edward. Stand there. Good, good, good. Now, don't move. Smile. Say cheese. Cheese. Very good. Thank you, Edward. Goodbye, Mr. Barrett. Goodbye.
Who was that?
Castor and Pollux were in Barrett Circus, but now they're going back to the moon. Castor was in the circus, and Pollux was in the circus, but now they're going back to the moon.
How far is it now, Pollux? Look, Castor. Oh, the moon! Yes, we're here.
And now they are back on the moon. Yes, now they are back on the moon.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, because Castor and Pollux are not in the circus anymore, they were in the circus, you see. It was Barrett's circus with Castor and Pollux. But now...
Mr. Barrett.
Yes, sorry. Because Castor and Pollux are not in the circus anymore, and this is our first evening without Castor and Pollux, they aren't here anymore, you see. They're on the moon now. They were here,
Mr. Barrett.
Yes. Sorry. Because Castor and Pollux are not in the circus anymore, and this is our first evening without Castor and Pollux, here is a special song, a new song by me. Yes, well, ladies and gentlemen, The Moon by J. Barrett. If you look into the sky, you can see the moon. It's round and it shines, hey, hey. If you look into the sky, you can see the moon, and I'm going to the moon one day. If you look into the sky, you can see the moon. It's round and it shines, hey, hey. If you look into the sky, you can see the moon, and I'm going to the moon one day. And I'm going to the moon one day. And I'm going to the moon one day. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that's all for now from Barrett's Circus. Goodbye from Castor and Pollux. On the moon.